Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures. Thank you so much for checking out my video. And I am so excited. I purchased a tripod. It's supposed to be here by Friday. So right now I have a makeshift tripod, so bear with me. But I wanted to do an unboxing. I'm super excited. This is my second custom I ordered from Whoacan. The first one I did the unboxing, which was that Mad Hatter that says all the best people are crazy. So yeah, I think I know what this is. I'm hoping it says there's supposed to be two in here. The box is slightly bent, but it's not crushed like the Mad Hatter was. So here we go. So yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about myself. You know, I've been doing most of this just as a journey and what I've learned along the diamond painting journey. And so, yeah, so maybe we can get to know each other a little bit more. If you have any questions about me, let me know. So, this is what the inside looks like. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a roll. It looks pretty thick, so it might be two rolled into one. Or maybe not, because I only see one in here. So the package said one diamond painting custom 14, one diamond painting custom 12. So in the past when this has happened, even though there's one tracking number, I usually the next day get another package. So that being said, Whoacan usually shrink wraps their packaging. This has 45 colors in it, and it has a foam roll, if you can see that okay. And then on their clear packaging, it has a code on it that says V2-22212, and that's what it says right here, V2-22121. So it's missing the one on the end. So yeah, let's see what we got in here. So this was my custom, and it doesn't, Whoacan doesn't send inventory sheets, which is a little bit difficult for me, like I talked about when I unwrapped my first Whoacan custom. But I haven't had an issue so far. But yeah, I haven't done one yet, but I have several people who have done Whoacan before. So let's see this tape without cutting this canvas. So the canvas is rolled really nicely. And if you are in the diamond community, you know the famous trick that I like to contribute to Ella with kicking cancer's butt in diamond painting, and that is to gently pull back. Yeah, so this canvas looks really good. So far, I don't see any bubbles. So yeah, so a little bit about me. I am a therapist. I worked with human trafficking survivors for 10 years, more in a case management, social work capacity. for the first 5 or 6 years while I was finishing up my degree. And then once I received my license, I started doing counseling with them. And then a year ago in August, yeah, see, this is still looking really good. A year ago in August, I moved into the refugee community. And because my specialty is in trauma and grief, okay, so there is a little, okay, nope, that's just a small crease in the canvas, but the glue is still good. It looked like one of those little glue rivers that we have to deal with our X-Acto knives. So see, as you can see, that side is laying flat, and this side is still curling. So yeah, I moved into another organization. I just felt God was leading me in a different place. And I now work with tortured refugees. So these are not just your refugees who already experienced trauma in war-torn countries, and we would too, you know, if we're overseas and or our country goes to war, we have our own trauma, right? So I hate using the term refugees because we're all just people. And but I specifically work with the people group of tortured refugees. So these are specific people who have been targeted. It's not just against humanity rights. And so after a really long day, you know, I have a 10 going on 11-year-old daughter and a husband and a dog. And sometimes, how do you switch gears? You know, how do you go from hearing people's stories and helping them work with nightmares and PTSD and just all the horrific things that are happening in their life, and helping them process in a new culture, in a new country, and with our political environment. I'm not going to get political, but it is tense for them, being unsure of their future in this country. And so how do you come home and make dinner and be a mom and a wife and love life? And so that's why I do crochet, but then my hands got like arthritis, but I don't have arthritis, so they think it's carpal tunnel. So it's really hard for me to crochet at any length and time, and I like to make blankets. And so then I moved. I've always loved scrapbooking, so I had my scrapbooking station, but that takes brain power, and after a long day, how do you find the creative brain power when you've been creative all day with people's problems? So I'm just going to pause in my life story. Sorry about that. But it's a custom. It's from the Gorgeous collection, which were the other two in some earlier videos that I did with the little girl in turquoise holding the yellow balloon. And right now I'm working on a girl that's catching stars. It's blue and purple, and she's in the clouds. So this was a spring one where she's laying in the grass, and this picture does not do it justice. So we're going to look at the colors, and you'll see it's not just that light puke green which shows up on the canvas. So anyway, scrapbooking I do for a while, but it comes in spurts because I have to have a creative day, or be creative to do it. And so all of a sudden, like I said earlier, I found diamond painting, and it has just really changed my life in helping me avoid depression, helping me just be a really present mom, a soccer mom. My daughter plays soccer, and helping with homework and going out with friends, and just really keeping myself well-rounded, so to speak. So yeah, Who I Can sends in little plastic baggies, as described before. They do it by weight. So over here on the canvas, like this is color 29, so that's why there's a 2-9 there. it says that I need 3,063. Is that right? 3,063. And they sent me, there must be 2 baggies of this, because it says they only sent me, they must have this messed up, because this is 904. So I wonder if this is a wrong baggie, because I do not have a 904, and number 29 is 3012, and I should have 3063, and this is 29, and it says it should be color 904 with 1122. So let's go ahead and do the count. So Huracan numbers theirs. So I'm just gonna put like these in number order, and then we will count and match them up. And normally I don't worry, but that I'm gonna check all the numbers. So yeah, anyway, I found diamond painting, and I have just fallen in love with, I don't want to call it euphoria, but that's kind of what it is, how I feel taking something that's chaos and putting it into order, and just seeing something that was nothing and changing it into something. And I don't know if that's how you guys feel. I don't know if this is something that just really adds value to your life. I was talking to someone earlier this week, in actually one of the therapy sessions. Don't worry, I'll try not to be your therapist. But I kind of live by, does this add to your life or does it take away from your life? Because if it adds to your life, great. It's something worth pursuing, something that is valuable, something that you enjoy. And if it takes away from your life, it doesn't mean to get rid of it, because people take away from our lives at times, you know, ebbs and flows. Marriages are really hard sometimes, and yet really great. And so if it's not adding to your life, then you have a choice. And that choice is, are you going to continue to keep that item, that person, that activity in your life? Or are you going to choose to separate yourself from it and find something different? And so that's kind of what I live by. And I'm really excited about diamond painting, because even though, you know, if you saw my last video, I just ordered 10 more customs, and where in the world am I going to have time to do that? The only reason I have so much time now is I'm sacrificing my sleep, because my daughter is at Camp Grandma and Grandpa's house enjoying herself, and so I can just be blah when I come home from work. I don't have to be on, you know, I don't have to be super mom. Not that I try to be, but you know, us, those who are moms, understand how much energy it is to not have a breakdown when dinner burns and you have to figure something else out, or there's a fight going on, or you know, homework's not done, or they don't want to take a shower, or different things like that. So I can use my mental energy to make these videos and just to have fun and be there with my husband and just enjoy life. So I'm going to pause there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 45 colors. So, but I think their system is off, because the first number is supposed to be 152, and I'm supposed to have 421 of them, and I have 154, and I have 154 of them. So I'm actually wondering, because the colors themselves look similar. I'm so confused because this is supposed to have pink in it, and I'm wondering I'm wondering what happened, because these numbers do not even correlate at all to what's going on. You know, like number 2 is supposed to be 300 and it's 155, and I'm supposed to have 77 of the 300, and I have 1,349 of the 155. So I don't even have a 300. I have a 211 to 310. And even the 310 is 2,061, and I'm supposed to have 2,749. So I'm going to have to email who I can and just ask them what is going on. I know they're extremely busy right now. Maybe they have some new staff. So I'm just going to figure out what's going on. I'm not going to panic because I have a whole bunch more in my queue to do, including that Mad Hatter, which is huge. It's a 60 by 80. So, but this is why we open it right away when we get it. We don't click that we received it until we do our inventory. And even though Houlihan doesn't specifically give you an inventory sheet, they do on the canvas give you what you should have and number everything really well so that you're able to report back. So I'm going to leave this out because they do ask that you send photos. So after this video, I'm going to take a couple photos, but I just wanted to finish my thought real quick before we said goodnight. Is just, you know, hang in there. Diamond painting is supposed to be something that you enjoy, something that adds to your life and not takes away. And if it's taking away from your life, why is it taking away? And do you choose to continue to do it? You know, if an artist or a writer continues to get writing block, or something keeps happening with their publishing or their editing, they still love writing, even though it's super stressful at the time. Or, you know, my husband and I, we've been trying to have kids, and we can't. And we'll get into that story later as we get to know each other. But now we are adopting. And so that is just, you know, when you come up against something that takes away from your life, that's when you choose, do you add to it? You know, do you keep it in your life, or do you find something else? And is it truly something that's worth fighting for? And some things are, and some things aren't. And so thank you so much for just listening to me, for listening to yourself and doing self-care. And I just hope that we continue on this journey, this adventure, this amazing addiction, and that's really what it is for me. So I also wanted to say I did get the nice Houlihan tweezers. I have one pair already, so I'm excited to have another pair. I did get the smaller of the white trays, and I did get a clear pickup pen with the grip, and I got 2 waxes, and I got a multi-placer in here, which I'm still learning what they are. I think this might be a 9. So there's a 3, a 1, and yeah, this has got to be a 9 because it's 3 times as big as the 3. So yeah, and that is just really easy. You pop off the end and put the new end on. And some people I've even seen pop off this end, because we all have so many extra pens, and then they get like a multi-placer, and then they use their other pen as well. So yeah, well, thank you for joining me. I hope to hear from you. Subscribe if you like this video, send me questions, and be blessed until next time, until we chat again. So, and I will give you an update on what Huracan says. So thank you so much.